Breaking news right now. Denver Mayor Mike Johnston is speaking after voters in Denver overwhelmingly voted yes for Vibrant Denver bonds.
So we're hearing him speak for the first time since that win. Let's go ahead and listen in.
One of the measures are over 60%. I think the top measure is almost at 68%. But it was also that people came out in great numbers to be able to support the election in what can only be counted as the Councilman Cashman birthday bump, I think was probably the reason for it. So thank you, Councilman, for your birthday present. But I just want to take us back to the process that has gotten us to this day, because it's not been without literally thousands of people of hard work. And so 9 months ago when we started this, council members started hosting public meetings in their districts. We did 12 different town halls across the city. We then organized an executive committee, many of whom are here today. I saw Murphy Robinson is here this morning. Thank you so much for your executive leadership. Many of our executive committee board members were there last night. We asked residents to sign up and join committees if they wanted to be on subcommittees to help vet these projects. We had 7,000 residents who came out to raise their voices on ideas that they wanted to see built and supported in their neighborhood. And then we went through 50 public meetings to be able to take that package to something we could bring to City Council. And then City Council did extensive public conversations to then end up with this package that arrived on the bond. And so for all of the folks that took time out to bring their kid on a Tuesday night to a town hall to raise their voice, to fill out a survey, to be able to come to a public meeting, this is your success to be able to see all of these projects now ready to go to work. So I want to thank all those folks who participated. Let's talk about where this goes from here, and then I'm excited to bring the council members up to talk a little bit about their perspective and what will happen next in some of their specific districts. There are a couple of critical commitments we are making to how this process will go. The first and most important is that all of these projects will be open to the public within 6 years. And so that will be an expedited bond timeline for what we've seen in the past. That will start today. And the great news is we are not wasting any time in getting to work. We will actually do our first groundbreaking on a bond-funded project tomorrow. We are delighted that Donna Lynn is here today. She and I were waving signs yesterday. We will be breaking ground tomorrow on the West Side Health Clinic that Denver Health is building that we were delighted to support in this bond. So you'll see that as a sign of many projects to come, the first one which will start tomorrow. You'll also see projects underway very quickly from many of our cultural facility partners. So that will be key improvements at the zoo, at the Art Museum, at the Botanic Gardens, at the Science Museum, at the Performing Arts Complex, as well as our Denver Children's Advocacy Center. So you'll see all of those moving quickly, which we're very excited about. We are going to work to make this the most fun sporting event in Denver, which is your ability to track real time the progress on all 90 bond projects over the next 6 years. And so we will work with our finance team in the first quarter of 2026. We will launch a public dashboard where you can see all 90 projects, where they are in the status, what's happening, what the timeline is, what the cost is, what the delivery dates are. So we feel like Denver has worked hard to build and to own this package. We want them to be able to monitor it, celebrate it, and push it over the next 6 years. And so thank you to our team from the Department of Finance who will be building that for the first quarter. And then I think in addition to that, we're going to stay focused on making sure that while all these projects will be done in 6 years, every one of these projects will move in 2026, whether that is to design phase, whether that's to breaking ground, whether that's to first steps of construction. What we want is to make sure that people can track progress on all of them, but they know none of these projects is being forgotten. Everyone is underway, and you'll get to see where it's going, how it's going, and when it will be done. So those are the things that we're most excited about. I want to say one last thank you before I bring up our council members to talk about their roles and the things they're excited about. Behind me, you will see all of the executive directors who run the 27 agencies whose coordinated job it will be to now deliver on this incredible package. And so while a lot of the voters of Denver's work was done last night, all of the work of our city employees starts this morning. And this is the team who will work in a coordinated way to make sure that we have an incredible safety training center, to make sure that we have a fantastic Santa Fe streetscape, to make sure that we have a built-out Park Hill golf course. All of those major projects will be under this team's leadership. We want to recognize them and celebrate them in advance for their incredible commitment to both getting these projects together and getting them built.
Right.
All right. With that, I'm delighted to hand it over to my
Mike
friends
Johnston,
and colleagues
and
from the
he's
council.
talking about, obviously happy about Vibrant Bond, the projects about that passing last night in the election, talking about this $950 million bond and things that it's going to fund. Dozens of projects within the city, including what he was just talking about, parks and public safety improvements and infrastructure. And he said, tomorrow, starting tomorrow, just 2 days after the election, they're going to break ground on a project that this Vibrant Denver bond will fund.
Yeah, and what's interesting about this as well is that each of these bond measures were separated from 2A to 2E, and each of them, 5 parts, each of them passed with more than 60% of the vote. So again, $950 million here, several improvements as we've been talking about, and we'll hear more from the mayor throughout the day here on CBS Colorado.